EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. You look at this Raiders defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll throw with May. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
To throw, it's May. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Throwing here is May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
First down, Patriots.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. To the air, May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, May with it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, and so plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
79 Broncos, 19 Lions.
Here's Willis. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Willis will look to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. You look at this Patriots defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Warriors 70, Dragon 60.
Now Willis. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Henderson is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Raiders, nothing.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Lewis's pass. Complete to J.J. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 38-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Get it. Hey, smash. Cross. Trap 50. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Ready, break. 18 rattler. 18 rattler. Go street. 70 Lions.
Here's Willis. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Come on. Hurt. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Now Willis to throw. That's caught. It's the rookie from Oregon. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Here we go. Cougar Knights, go.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. The Raiders had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Go! 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
The shotgun snap to Willis. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. A gain of 32 that time.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the shotgun, it's May. Going for Burton, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10-7 our score after one, right here on EA Sports. Looking to throw. May. They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So the completion results there is 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he stopped immediately there. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. From the gun, it's May. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
31-yard line.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They run the toss with Henderson. Take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in this first half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Seven Pirates. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, here's Willis. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Henderson running straight ahead. 52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards at first down, that fits the bill.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Again, it's Henderson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Now a man who played at Centennial High here in Las Vegas, Ramondre Stevenson. It was Quiddy Pay who made the stop coming off the edge. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
16 yards. And the Patriot first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. With just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Here we go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Ready, break.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hurst. Ready, go.
Willis with a quick throw out wide. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 20, here's 2nd and 2.
Hawk 70. Let's go now. 18 Rattler. Cowboy. Unlock line. Take over.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And always sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Exactly what they needed right there. Because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. This quarterback's been struggling with it.
43-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready? Crack all 80.
Now a toss left side, Genty. And after the good game last play, this time they say as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions. Ready?
Back to throw, Willis. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. And remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Willis out of the gun. And he goes down. It's a Patriots safe. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Powers through and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go.
He's got a man, complete. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
7 on the play. First down, Patriots.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now a second and 10.
Crazy. I hear you, son. Hey, what's that?
They're going to look to throw. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
So now third and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll throw with May. Going deep for Diggs. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the play. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Willis completes this one to Thornton. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Start. Let go.
Last play of the half. Willis will try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point, the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, there's only a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Get up. 70 Timberwolf. Get up.
Right back to Genty on first down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Ready, ready. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70.
From the gun, here's Willis. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Willis showing off the wheels there. He gets him the first down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
60 Eagles, 60
On first down, it's Genty. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 21.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Here we go, here we go.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 30. 60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third.
Patriots 20.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, but as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the shotgun, May with it. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
7-yard gain. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's May. Short pass caught by Henry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Throwing here is May. And Diggs has it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the gun to give to Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To the air, May. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not 1 drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw, it's May. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Quick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now, you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now, with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Well, listen, now, no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Street. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A 3rd quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Go! Cougar 19!
To throw, here's Willis. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Deputy! Hawk 70!
Now Willis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the give, Genty. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
yards.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
They'll go again with Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him, because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's what really becomes difficult, because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him. Yep.
And he will get into the end zone. It's 2 points and also a 2-score advantage as the lead swells to 9. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Going deep for Diggs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Looking to throw. May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Left side, he finds Pierce. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the error pass. 4th down coming up.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with May. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
At the 32-yard line.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New England.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And able to get this down inside the 15, even the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with him.
2nd and 1.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. But it'll be 2nd and goal. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. They'll throw with May. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Ready?
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense poor relief here?
No, I don't think, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
70 Lions, 60 Bearcats, 65, 19 Lions.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Once again, it's Genty. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he won't get in, but you can't be set up any better than that. They'll have the ball. At the 1-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Okay, ready?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Here we go. Set.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the markers. They'll stop it well short of the yellow line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Returnable here from the 38. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Past the 60. Past the 60. Ready, ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
19-18.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Las Vegas, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for New England, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.